Ladies and gentlemen, it is Derby Day. Tottenham at home to Arsenal, the North London Derby, the biggest game of the season, the biggest 3 points up for grabs that I can have at the start of my Spurs career. Let's get into it.
Here's Lucas Moura. Oh, they've done it! I cannot believe it! Lucas Moura with the last kick of the game. The Ajax players collapse to the ground. Tottenham Hotspur are heading to the Champions League final.
So we are here then, ladies and gentlemen, for the North London Derby. Oh my God, it feels so exciting to be managing Spurs. It's unreal. I was only going to edit the one episode today, or record the one episode today, and I'm literally ending one episode, skip forward to the game, and we're back in for the other one. We are going to play the North London Derby. We are going to play, schedule, where is it? We're going to play the North London Derby, and we're going to play Newcastle away from home, and then I'm going to sit and break up the squad for you guys, talk about what my plans are for the season, how we can go for the Premier League title and for the FA Cup. I'm so excited to be managing Spurs. Such a huge game up for grabs. The North London Derby, like I say, to set the precedent for how our Spurs career is going to be. No changes from that previous game. One change. Basuma is back from injury, so I brought him in to play that roaming playmaker role because I think he could do it really, really well. I think he's got the technical abilities for it. I think he's got the physical abilities for it. So let's see. If he doesn't play well between now and the end of the season when we use him, then maybe he'll go. Because I do think Skip will be the better backup. I think he'll either start Basuma or he'll go. Here we are then. The most important thing is a win. You play for the badge. You play for the club. Come on, you Spurs! James Ward-Prowse with a free kick early on. And it's headed out wide by the Arsenal player. You're going to hear me say, come on, you Spurs, a lot in this save. It's honestly, man, to manage Spurs while it still looks the same, but to have earned the job. Smith Rowe into the box. Lloris with the save. To have earned the job. You know, we went to Rome. We conquered, as you can see by the shirt there. We went to Spain. It was a disaster, but we're in England now. We are home, ladies and gentlemen. We are home. And I cannot begin to tell you how much I love this club, despite the fact that it does my head in, despite the fact that our owners don't know how to spend money. Hopefully on the save, they dip their hand in their pockets. We'll see. Zinchenko on the left-hand side. Ball in. It's Gabriel Jesus and it's 1-0. And he bags his 23rd goal of the season. And already these players do not look up for a North London derby at all. Basuma at the base of midfield. It's not the best pass in the world, I can't lie. Not the kind of quality pass I would expect from that roaming playmaker role. Ball into Saliba. There's not really any press from the Spurs players either. The system, the formation that we're set out at, we look set out the way I'd expect us to be, the way I'd want us to be. But in terms of the runs and the quality, Gusto gives the ball away to Gabriel Martinelli on the left-hand side. Cuts it all the way back to Tete. And Spurs can counter. Tete back to Romero. Big job for the Argentinian. Fabian drifting forward, driving forward. Tete now on this right-hand side. Kane's in the box. Cuts in on his left. Into Højbjerg. Across to Harry Kane! Come on! Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. I want to be in that number. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. Come on, you Spurs. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Arsenal with a free kick not long after the goal. James Ward-Prowse into the box. Gabriel heads it. Lloris is really suspect, you know. Thank God I've only got to manage him for another 4 games another 3.5 games of the season. Might be a reason as to why they've conceded so many goals this season, Spurs. Arsenal with another free kick, and it looks another corner rather. And it looks like it's going to be James Ward-Prowse to put the ball into the box. If Southampton go down in real life, by the way, whoever signs him is really going to be really, really lucky. James Ward-Prowse, 2 minutes of stoppage time. Ball into the box. Can Spurs head it clear? Oh, you're joking me. What? Shocking. Look at this. Ward-Prowse, no one's marking him. Free header. Lloris spills it and it goes into the back of the net. And I'm not feeling good about this at all. Half time, we go into the dressing room. It's not what you'd expect from a Tottenham team in a North London derby, if I'm honest. Destiny into Fabian. This is what we like to see now. Spring the attack out. Wow, but man, I don't understand why they're taking so long to play the passes. Heung-min Son cuts in. This is what we like to see. It's a good ball over to Tete. Can he get it back onto his left foot? He's on his right. Harry Kane. Oh, what a save. What a save it is. What a save it is. Get lost, man. Get lost. We've generated more than enough chances to at least be level in this game. But poor defending and poor goalkeeping has given Arsenal the lead ultimately. Tomiyasu on the right-hand side. Destiny picks the ball up from him. And now Son can spring a counter. And Saka gets back to intercept. It's just not good enough. James Ward-Prowse. Misplaced pass. Tete into Fabian. Options on that left-hand side. Ball down to Heung-min Son. Heung-min Son's got options. I completely fluffs it. Pass it to Kane or shoot. I don't care what you do. Just do one of them. Fuck's sake, man. Fuck's sake. There is the full-time whistle. Our first North London derby ends with a loss. Do you know what? These stats I'm happy with, right? But it was poor goalkeeping from Lloris. And we need a bit more pace in the midfield. And we definitely need another centre-back to partner Romero. I'm not happy we lost, but I can take the performance. It's a positive performance. It potentially does hinder our European charge. Basuma's out again. Yeah, he's being sold in the summer. It potentially hinders our European charge. I'm now going to play through and I'll catch you guys for Newcastle away. Let's hope we're in a position to get Champions League football by then. So then, we played Aston Villa. We lost 1-0 in the 84th minute. Absolutely gutted. And I had a feeling that had crushed our European hopes for next year. We managed to beat Everton 2-0. Heung-min Son played an absolute blinder in that game. But unfortunately, results have not gone in our favour. Odds are we are going to finish 8th. With Watford, Middlesbrough and Sheffield United going down. Liverpool being crowned champions, only losing one game all season. Aston Villa away stopped them going invincible. City, Chelsea into the Champions League. Man United, Crystal Palace into Europa League. Arsenal, Newcastle into the Conference League. And ourselves, unfortunately, 5 points clear. 5 points behind Newcastle. We're going to go with the same starting 11 and I played for the last 3 games. Basuma, apart from Basuma, swapped again. I know what changes I want to make to the squad. And I'm going to talk to you guys about that at the end of the game. And to be honest, by the time you see it, I'll have probably recorded the episode where I've done the transfers already. But I'm going to sit and go over the squad and go over some... Oh, for fuck's sake. He's Brazilian. He only cost 50 million. We signed him to play once a season. Richarlison. Oh dear. Let's hope he can end our season on a high. I like this kit, you know. Actually, I know. Do you know what? I think this is the first time. It is. So because the Glory Hunter was the first save I did on FM this year. This is my first time actually managing Spurs this year, which is probably why I'm so excited. Normally a Spurs save is one of the first things I do. But it was meant to be to save it for the YouTube save. Jeremy Pino stole the ball from Destiny. He's made it all the way through and Romero can clear. Yeah, maybe it was written in the stars that my first save with Spurs was meant to be the YouTube save. Who knows? Alex Tete on the left-hand side, he's wanted and scouted by Monaco, and if he keeps making decisions like that, then he can happily fuck off. Ball in, Lloris with the save, makes a change. Makes a goddamn change. It's a corner to Newcastle. Who's going to take it? That is the question. Luis Alberto, fucking hell. Norwich are winning at the moment, which means we could potentially finish below Norwich if we're not careful. Steven Bergwijn, the Flying Dutchman. who marked his Champions League debut with that insane goal against Manchester City, is now playing for Newcastle. Alex Tete. Is it Alex Tete? I don't know what his first name is. Richarlison, one Brazilian. Back to Romero. Into Gusto. Great ball through to Tete. He's got options, and it's Jan Sommer with the save. Formerly of Borussia Mönchengladbach, now at Bayern Munich in real life. And they still can't beat Gladbach, which is quite entertaining, really. Gusto with the ball into Tete. Back to Romero. I'm liking the cluster of players in midfield. This is how the system's meant to play. Salisu. Out wide to Destiny. It's a great ball. Richarlison! Oh no, bro. I thought he might have been offside there, to be fair. Do you know what? I'm loving the backdrop. I'm loving the backdrop, and I'm loving the face cam at the moment. It's nice. Heung-min Son. Can he put a cross into the box? He won't be on corners next season. I can promise you guys that. Don't worry. If you're Spurs fans, you'll know the torture. Richarlison. He's still got it. Is that a foul? Ref, come on. That was a foul. Half time. In Newcastle, and it's 0-0. Not great, is it, really? Fucking hell. Have a highlight in the first half barely even kick. I don't even think I saw them kick off. And we've got a highlight already. Steven Bergen on the left-hand side, into Mac target. 3 players go in for the ball, and the referee's going to give a penalty. Højbjerg with a shocking tackle. It's just ridiculous, man. Just ridiculous. Andre Mariner talking to the assistant referee. No penalty, thank fuck for that. Phew. We can breathe easy. Unless, of course, whoever takes this puts this top bins. Lloris, to me, looks too far over already. Too much space above the wall for Luis Alberto. Ball across. Demiral ducks for whatever reason. I'm so glad that highlight didn't carry on, because Romero just crossed the ball into fucking the middle of our own box. It wasn't actually Højbjerg by the time the ball was passed. Tete makes a bursting run down the right hand side. There's nobody in the box. Can he find Richarlison? He doesn't need him. It's off the inside of the post. And Newcastle can get the ball clear. Newcastle away on the final day. We've had some memories, Spurs fans. We have had some memories. I remember losing 5-1 in the end? I think Lamela scored our only goal, and Sissoko bagged a goal. Wijnaldum bagged a goal, and it was the worst. And then we proceeded to go sign Sissoko that summer. Really have had some memories as Spurs fans. Really have. It's full time. It's 0-0. It's not the worst. I mean, it's not bad. It's not a great end to the season, to be honest with you. There it is then. Tottenham finish. I was going to say 38th. No. Harry Kane's out for 4 weeks. Thank fuck it's the end of the season. Arsenal into the Europa League competitions. Tottenham finish 8th. I want to have a look at Harry Kane's actual stats. Yeah, he's still got the physicals. He's still got the pace. His contract runs. We've still got 2 years left for his contract, so that's fine. So let's talk about the squad then. We've played the end of the season. Let's talk about the squad. Kane's going to stay, 100%. Son, Kulusevski, 100%. Fabian, I want in... So it depends on what that offer is from Man United, right? If that offer is higher than 65 to 70 million, I'll be taking it. If not, he's only isn't a squad player. So he might be someone... If we're talking title winning, right? If I want to go for the title... Let's right. So he's going to go. Ben Davies is going to go. Ake is going to go. Karsdorp is going to go. Alfie Whiteman is going to go. Valenison is going to go. I probably butchered that. Højbjerg is going to go. I haven't liked him at all, to be fair. Skip's going to be rotation. Salisu is going to be rotation. He's going to be rotation. And Lloris is going to go. Kulusevski is going to come in for Tessie. I'm still undecided on Basuma. Spinazzola is going to go. Fall from grace he had, man. So this is our starting 11. Now, the plan is going to be Pedro Porro, Emi Martinez. And after that, I haven't got a clue. I went into that like I knew. Can I actually... Oh, so you can't... It's so annoying that you can't see it like this, like kind of like, you know, like on FIFA where you can have a concept player. It'd be sick if you could have like a concept player here. So the plan's going to be Pedro Porro here. One of many options for centre back. One of my favourite centre backs I've used this year, or that I've used in general on FIFA, Football Manager, is Evan Ndika. Now he's still at Frankfurt, and he still looks boss. He's definitely going to be one of my options. Maybe not a starter. Let me see what he'd want. See, he'd want to be a squad player. I would be inclined to actually... Salisu didn't exactly do his name justice, and he's worth more, and he's wanted by bigger clubs. I'd be inclined to potentially let Salisu go. I'll debate that one. Maybe Bastoni. Maybe we try and bring him into Spurs. Finally, does Bastoni join Spurs? I don't know. Pedro Porro, definitely. Emi Martinez, definitely. Roman playmaker, right? So there are some options. Now, not being in European football is going to minimise how attractive we are as a club to join. But at what point did I select target forward? I didn't. So if we look, Enzo Fernandez is an option. I've never ever managed him on Football Manager before. He looks very, very exciting. Maybe I'll go for him for that central midfield role. I think that's what I would do, you know, if we were to go after him. He looks... Wow. Wow, okay. I'm going to keep tabs on Onana because I don't know where Everton finished. But, okay, maybe not then. I'm not paying that price for him, but he's definitely a player that I like the look of. I did see McAllister looks insane as well. Again, he looks like he could play the Mazzala. Absolutely fantastically. Actually, do you know what? He looks like he could play the Mazzala ridiculously. Okay, he's going to be an option we add to our shortlist. I'm just kind of trying to generate names, basically, to kind of... So you guys have a few options of who you might see in the summer transfer window, but without knowing who it's going to be. I did see, or I thought I saw on this list, Brozovic. But I don't know. Nah, he's not for sale. Maybe I didn't see him on the list then. Never mind. Never mind. The eye sees what the eyes want to see. So there's definitely some options in that front. Jesus Christ, man. When you think about how much we spent on Davide Frassetti at Roma, the guy's become an absolute machine. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to look. Obviously, there are options. There are options for sure. So we're gonna see what we can do. And then in terms of a left-sided centre-back, has to be a left-sided centre-back for me. Juan Foyth is listed. See, he wasn't great when we managed him. John Stones is a centre-back I'd be really, really, really interested in. Because I've got to think of the homegrown quota as well. I wonder if he'd be a squad player. No. See, Romero's only a regular... Do you know what? I might be inclined to get rid of the idea of a left-side centre-back and get John Stones. Because he's been one of my favourite players on Football Manager. He looks absolutely rock solid. Absolutely rock solid. Guardavol's obviously an option. Only 6'1", but he's got fantastic stats. Could be an option. He's going to be more expensive. It depends on how many players we can get rid of. I'm not really interested in Pau Torres, if I'm honest. I wasn't particularly impressed with him during my time in Spain. Other than that, what other positions will we be looking at? And then obviously Pedro Porro is the other one. Now, what would Liverpool want for him? 72 million and challenge for the league next year. Doesn't want much, does he? And either way, that's some of the ideas of what kind of players I'm going to go for. You guys will see next season who we go for. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else to cover, really. There's no point doing the end of season review thing because is that it? Woo! It's a good job I've got all this crap to get rid of then, isn't it? Okay, that might change some of my transfer plans. Either way, you'll find out who we've signed and who we've sold in the next episode, the beginning of season 4 of the Glory Hunter. Wow, we are racking through it now, almost a quarter of the way through. You'll see who we sell and who we sign at the beginning of season 4. Make sure you like, make sure you can subscribe, and because I can, come on, you fucking Spurs.